Hi Taurus, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a message for you, what you need to hear. Right when you clicked on this reading, that's when you're meant to find it. That being said, of course, be discerning. Only take what empowers you and what resonates. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Taurus and cross watchers to pray for you, it lifts us up to lift you up. Say hi in the comments section or leave an emoji, whatever you feel comfortable with. And we can focus on your energy that way. I'll say real quick, I've made a music channel for you guys. It's all calm and relaxing. There's 432 hertz that kind of is laced through the music, and I've got that link in the description box below. I love feedback. Tell me what you enjoy listening to. I'm a musician and a music producer, so I like doing this for you guys. We start with the star card, and the star card talks about kind of the quiet after a storm or a grace period. It's a quiet and gentle hallelujah. This is getting your prayers answered. It's having your wishes come true. So if I'm finding any of you Taurus out there in a place that's felt compromising, this is a beautiful sign. And I want to say real quickly, because we are doing this reading around the holiday season, if you are alone during this period of time, you need to hear it maybe, but you are very loved. And you have the power of ritual that doesn't have to look like anybody else's ritual, right? It doesn't have to look like convention or tradition, right? Somebody had to make that shit up. So you can make up your own rituals that serve your purpose. And this is just a little reminder, somebody needed it. All right, really? You can't sit over there. So we start with, wow, this is cool. I've never seen this before. The Emperor upside down with the Empress. Wow, the divine counterpart. This is a beautiful meaning. The Emperor upside down, you might feel like there is a, what's the right word? When it comes to control over one's life, Taurus, you might have grown very familiar with a sense of either not having control or having a dysfunction with that control in your life. Now, this could even be a control freak in your life, somebody who has been controlling in demonstrative ways or have thrown their authority around in ways that have constricted you, or maybe they're a narcissist. For others of you, it's the feeling of not having a control in your life, enough control. And here's the thing, is they're kind of very similar, aren't they? So either way, you are coming into a time of abundance. And Empress, more beautifully even, it's ruled by Taurus. Empress is also a very attractive energy. So if you are out there in the world of singlehood and you're looking to date, you are going to be a magnet. You're looking very attractive. And like you've got a lot to offer. So it's kind of the Marilyn Monroe card of the deck. But either way, the Empress also talks about something that can start really small, can grow so big. Then we have, compounding that, is the Magician energy, and this is the major manifester. This is a reminder that you have everything that you need to create what you want. He's sitting in front of all the elements, the cups, the swords, the wands, the pentacles. You can simply, and so kind of back to that message I had initially about ritual, create a ritual around what you want. 10 of Cups, what you want, alignment, love, harmony. This is big, like the big picture. This is like where you're going in the future. And then we have coming out of a place of scarcity. 5 of Pentacles upside down is one of the cards we love to get upside down. And you're walking right into the Ace of Pentacles. What a beautiful reading. It's interesting because I've done only a few readings today and they've had a major pivot in them. Things are really looking up. If you felt like you have not had enough, either support, monetary, like support, like you don't have enough money in your bank account, you're not making enough at your job, or if you are not feeling connected to others, you're feeling lonely or isolated, this is an absolute 180. The Ace of Pentacles lands in your lap, a gift. What is this? Two of rods or wands. This is planning. So you are getting, excuse me, you're getting either the money or the promotion in order to create new plans, to start looking at things differently, to start collaborating and looking at things abundantly. I feel like this is hitting you kind of in your project career development area. This is new developments, it feels like, in your work or your money. It's starting to take that shape. Collaboration, working together. A lot of you guys will be looking at new jobs in the new year. You'll be looking at promotions. You'll be looking at, there's a feeling in your reading that is very much like, all right, enough of this. Magician energy, 2026, I'm all about having the support I need in my life, and that means financial as well. So some of you guys might be looking for a new job, and there's no hesitation, there's no humming and hawing. It's so simple. The Lover's card comes out, could be even, so this is alignment in a relationship, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but there's a choice connected here. We have a kind of a feeling of like, because it's such a 180, it's such a pivot, that there's a real feeling in your reading, Taurus, of like, nope, enough. I'm pulling up the shades. I'm letting the sunlight in. Nope, we're doing this. And you, because you are the manifester, the magician, you're realizing, wait a minute, I don't have to deal with this. This is definitely like, wait, the Emperor in reverse? Somebody else having control over me in my life, or me not having enough control? This is my life. As far as I know right now in this moment, I only have one. So, no, we're not having that. Empress energy. Maybe that's why the Taurus just rules over Empress. I love this. And then the Lovers comes out to play. Make sure that these cards are, why are they acting so weird? Okay, I'll take it. This is the one that wanted to come out, Six of Swords. Lovers is healing. Six of Swords is healing, leaving chaos, leaving arguments or choppy waters, unpredictability, and going into smooth sailing. It's literally on the depiction of this card. The Six of Swords has rough and choppy waters on one side of the boat, and it has nice smooth waters on the other. We're going into a time of peace and harmony, damn it. Two of Swords, and it starts with a choice to listen to your intuition or not. High Priestess energy came out with the Two of Swords. This is a fork in the road, realizing that you have a choice. And that, you know, a lot of you guys, this is contingent on you choosing something that scared you previously. That's why she's blindfolded in the Two of Swords. That's what makes this choice difficult, is that there's fear. And it doesn't mean that that fear is not for a good reason. But the High Priestess has got you. High Priestess is your intuition. You have got you. You've got your own back. You've got a voice. If you want to follow it, it's up to you. Where's this voice leading, my Taurus, is transition, temperance, transformation, and a rebalancing. But two things that go along with temperance, which is absolutely transformation, but big transformation, 180 degrees transformation. We always compare this to a caterpillar going into the cocoon and coming out a butterfly. It hinges on you choosing to listen to your inner voice. And there's fear there. And there should be. That's okay. That's okay. But the two things, like I said, that really are important to consider is balance. Even your physical plane balance, like enough food or enough sleep or don't drink so much or whatever it is, right? So balance there, but also patience. So this is confirmation that things are changing. And I think going into the new year, you are going to be very, very clear on that voice, more and more so, because it's like a muscle, right? The more you listen to it, the stronger it gets. But there's a sense of like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you listen to that voice, you can't unhear it. And in the past, it's talking about there has been moments where you've detached from that voice. We were just talking about voices, and the Hermit came out in reverse. And the Hermit is that other intuitive card, it's talking about wisdom, that deep wisdom. And when it comes out in reverse, it talks about being disconnected. And it's been a pattern with the devil, but you can break this pattern at any point. The thing is the devil is not part of you. It's not your identity. It's an illusion that you're chained to this cycle. And so what it's saying very clearly is in your circumstances, you have possibly been at moments very detached from that voice because you felt maybe that it worked against what was convenient for the whole, or what was against the rules, and this is oh boy, a great opportunity to play a blame game if you wanted to, but you're really getting to a point where you're like, screw it, I'm breaking this pattern, no, I'm in charge here, and you're getting reattached to that voice. But what's tricky about it is that it means you're coming up against a tough decision, one that has some fear involved, and that's what makes it tough. Lastly, what can I tell my Taurus about this? Tell me about the Ten of Cups, because this is alignment with relationships. This is happiness and harmony. What flipped in the deck was clarity, the Ace of Swords, this aha moment. You're getting clarity about the relationships you want or relationship you want. And that's where we get the Magician card for the second time. So you are like steering the ship towards the relationships you want. You are making the decisions. You're making the call. If you are taking charge of the relationships or even love relationship in your life, and you're manifesting what you want, what you desire, you're putting towards your life the energy of the King of Wands. This is somebody who's fiery. You might be putting out that energy because you want somebody, a fire sign, or you want that fiery energy in it. But this is a balancing that's happening in your life. This energy is entering your life, whether you're occupying it or somebody else. The King of Wands is an instigator. They have that go-go juice about them. They come with verbs, like, let's go do this, or I see this, let's. This is creating, this is experimenting. This is creating a vision for what you want around your love and harmony in relationships and taking control back. I love it. And it all started with a star. This is like an answer to your prayers, getting reattached to intuition as well. Send you off with love and light. I hope this was helpful. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.